Welcome back, guys, and today we're going to be rolling with a Devoid Aggro deck. I still don't really know what to call it yet. Just kind of abusing all the Devoid cards with all the kind of some ingest in there as well, get some value. So I'm not going to spend too long on it because I'm missing some crucial cards, i.e. 2 more Forerunner of Slaughters, 3 Dominator drones, and 3 Nettle drones. They're kind of the main things we're missing. But generally, as you can see, it's just kind of... You've got your ingest early game with the sludge crawlers and the culling drones, and then that activates stuff like Wasteland Strangler and what is it called? Blight Herder. And yeah, so apart from that, you just kind of beat them down as fast as possible, preferably with cards like where are you? There is a Dusk Stalker. 5/3 with haste, and yeah, and then just apart from that, it's just a bunch of stuff to exile, such as Touch of the Void, which can go at the face as well, which is pretty nice. Exclusive Firecraft can also go at the face. We're just trying to kill them as fast as possible. And we're even running some Despoiler of Souls just to see how they turn out. They're probably going to go as soon as we unlock better cards. Same with the Carrier Thralls. But for the time being, we'll just see how this goes on. And sorry if I sound slightly downhearted. I did just record 3 matches and then realised I'd forgot to hit record, and that was fun. Especially you go to upload something and realise the file isn't there. That's always it's always an entertainment. So weren't even good games though. So I can be honest about it now. They were pretty average. I think I got my arse handed to me twice. But we're playing Shardy right now. Ooh. 2 land hand, nothing we can cast. 1 land hand, nothing we can cast. 1 land hand, nothing we can cast. 1 land hand, nothing. We'll see you in game 2. Let's just say that wasn't very pretty and it didn't last long, so we're back. Yeah, nothing to do. I mean, I'm running 23, 24 lands. I can't remember which one. And if you can't see more than 2 lands, then nothing you could have done. Hey Viscount Landgrave, it's a pleasure meeting you, and hopefully you'll have better luck than last time. 2 land hand with a culling drone, it's still terrible, but screw it. Hopefully I can get this exile off and then Processor Assault is up. 1 more land we get Vile Aggregate, and then we'll try and take it from there. I'm not going to be too fussy now, at least I can cast potentially 2 cards in my hand. Something I have been thinking about in this game though is that it really doesn't give you enough time to mulligan. Like, by the time you load in, the thing is already a quarter of the way done. That's really only like 10 seconds before you have to really... So you can't really think about hands. Good. This guy's nice and slow. We get a culling drawn out. Hopefully he doesn't have a turn 2 play it. Hey, we hit land. That's perfect. I'm so happy right now. Let's Vile Aggregate up. Hit a couple more lands, we get Flame Shadow up, and then we can try and take some stuff from there. He's... Vile Aggregate is absolutely amazing. Granted, he doesn't look too good right now as a 2/5 for 3, but I mean he's got ingest, which is really nice. Fortunately, this guy. Okay, never mind. It's evolutionary. I'm not too worried about that. A lot of my guys have trample, so Dusk Stalker is perfect as well if we can hit more land. I mean, we do run a decent amount of land. I mean, we're not stinging out here, just be nice to see some every once in a while. There's the ingest off. So we have Processor Assault up now. We stole we nicked a forest from him. Not sure how relevant that's going to be. I prefer to steal guys. Well, I guess it doesn't hurt too much to put that back into his graveyard. He is playing black, so this could be plenty of recursion. 3 lands, and what's he going to drop? I can't really waste this because this kind of needs to hit some of his biggest stuff. Depending. Ideally we hit land, we can go Dusk Stalker here. Nope, it's a Touch of the Void, which right now I'm not going to throw it at his face right now. It's there though, it's there for the option. I could take out a guy though, which I don't want to particularly process for assault. 2 Devoid triggers though. We could mill this guy before we kill him. There's a Swarm. And I don't know what that is. A Carrier Thrall? No, Vampiric Rites. He's playing some sort of green-black sacrifice deck then. With blue, fair enough. There's Nissa. That's going to get a Touch of the Void. Perfect. So I mean, we're chewing this guy down. He gets his forest. He must have needed the land. That's what it's telling me right there. Yep. He does get to sacrifice it though, so it doesn't get exiled. But you know, it's killing it either way. Blight Herder is up now. I would just need more land. One more land and this hand kind of really kicks off. Gets a carrier thrall. It's not too bad here. We do have trample on our guy. On one of our guys at least, so. What do we exile now? Hit a Titan's presence on another Revolving Wild. So we're chipping away at this guy's lands, and he has told us he's screwed by the way he played Nissa last turn. So I'm not actually too upset about that. If we're perfectly milling every single land drop, I'm absolutely fine with that. As annoying as it must be. I mean, we have hit like 4 lands now, haven't we? Yeah, 3 land, that's pretty brutal. Although he did hit on that last turn, so all my sympathy is gone. And here come all the processors. I mean, all the Eldrazi. I imagine he's running the whole Namtuka Husk unblockable shenanigans. Come on, hit me your land. Nope, Culling Drone. Well, I'll offer up the trade here. Because eventually we might be able to burn him out. Well, I'm fine with that. I deal 2 damage to you now and get the ingest off. Well, I would have got the ingest off anyway. So he's down to 8. We do run Exquisite Firecrafts, which we can cast. That thing is now a 1/5 though. Now it's a 2/5 though. I mean, this thing can hit up to 5. We just need land. One more land, we get 4 damage in the air with haste. Well, 3 damage in the air with haste. And that could really hurt him. Pretty much only the non-devoid card we've run. I like him in here just because the landfall does normally come up. I do normally flood out with this deck more than anything else. This just helps us finish him off. I found the biggest weakness with this deck was getting them sub 10 like right now. And just not being able to force through the last bit of damage. But no land exists apparently. And I'm just going to crunch in here. If he wants to, he probably just blocks and then sacks with Evil Leap. That's what I'm imagining. No, he trades, I'm fine with that. Titan's Presence to kill our 2/5. Revealing Breaker of Armies, which he could have cast if he'd... No, he couldn't have cast. He only has... Yeah, he could have cast. He chose not to though, that would have wrecked us. And it is going to wreck us next turn, so... We need to force through this damage, we need to get this... We need to draw this land, come on. This is getting ridiculous now, we're 12 cards deep, and we've only seen 3 land. It's pretty poor. Normally at that point you've seen 6 or 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we did hit a Titan's Presence as well, which is kind of unfortunate that I had the second one. There's a Green Water Marasa. Probably get some Nissa back, just to get his extra land yet. So I mean this game is pretty much out of our grasp now. We have to process or assault that to force through 1 more point of damage. No, still no land, ladies and gentlemen. That can go to the face though. You can have a land back. The exile ability is broke, so I'm fine with that. See, just to prove it, this is his exile yard. Well, no. He doesn't even act. See, he didn't get anything back. He's sad now, and I don't blame him. So he's down to 7. Touch of the Void takes him to 4. Hopefully a Kuhn Firebird or the Duskstalker can finish him here. Because I mean, we're going to see Breaker of Armies next turn, which means we just have to attack and suicidally. Well, I guess we might as well just block. Duskstalker slash these stuff here is going to have to get. He slams the Nissa instead. Well, he doesn't have the mana one we're talking about. He didn't crack his Evolving Wilds, that's why he doesn't have the mana though. That was a roller coaster of emotions. There's Nissa flipped. I'm not worried about Nissa. I'm more worried about getting this last 7 points through. There's a second carrier thrall. How can I beat him down here? Just 1 more land, come on. This game would be There's a Titan's presence, that's something exiled. That's pretty bad actually, because that's instant speed. Okay, we hit a 4th land. Does Duckstalker have trample? He does not, so he just jumps it down. So Akun Firebird's the play. Granted it doesn't buff our thingy here. I'll go for the face. I'm just going to keep crunching in. If he wants, he's already mana accelerated to the point. I mean, he slams the Ulamog, we pretty much just lose anyway. But right now we're in a position where we can top deck Exquisite Firecraft and win. Or we can get 1 more damage through, Touch of the Void for the win. So he needs a response to this Firebird, which we know he has with the Titan's presence. This is the case of can we catch him with the Blight, the Duskstalker then? Depending how confident he gets. And he hits his land. Breaker of Armies. How did he only cast that for 2? Am I missing something there? Oh, he sacrificed the Sire, never mind. So ideally, he taps out here for 1 creature. That means we can Duskstalker with haste. This thing will get in through for 2. And then Touch of the Void for the win, but that requires no life gain. This is intense. We know he has a Breaker of Armies. If he taps out for that, he does not. He goes for Sire of Stagnation. He's got 2 lands. I don't think that's enough. He does make the token though, so we can't get the damage through the ground. Shit. We play a land here and he draws 2 cards and exiles 2 of our cards. We could Blight her, that would get us 3 1/1s. And that could maybe go wide. We know he has a Breaker of Armies, that's probably what we see next turn. We play a land though, he draws 2 cards, that gives him more answers. Could Flame Shadow here next turn, or we can't get any value from it without playing a land. I think we just Blight Herder here. Make sure we give him back some cards we don't care about, team, yes. Because we just need to force 1 point of damage through. You can have a land and you can have Evolving Wilds back. Things now with 4-5, which isn't good enough right now. But we just need to get 1 point of damage through, eventually. So I just need to hope he taps out for Breaker here, gets greedy. That allows us to get this last point. Or we could just top deck Flame Shadow. I'm not going to be playing another land this game though. We have nothing above 5, I think. Ob Nixilis we can cast. Ob Nixilis would win us the game as well because we kill one of his blockers. There's plenty of stuff we could draw. It just depends what's in his hand. We give him 2 cards, but we needed to do that because if he draws blank, then we can win this game right now. Granted, he just goes Languish here, and it's been a pleasure. Although we do actually get to keep 2 guys, and he kills his own, so never mind that. We could haste our way through as well with Duskstalker next turn. Need to remember that. It doesn't have to be through Touch of the Void. This is an interesting game. Ob Nixilis, fuck's sake. Yeah, this game needs to end this next turn. Hopefully he gets greedy and pluses it. Oh, shit, that's a lot of blockers right there. Never mind, I don't think we're doing this. 4 blockers, he kills a creature we can't get through. Actually we can because of the Duskstalker. That will get us 1 point of damage through. And then we can Touch of the Void the turn after. He has no life gain, which I can see. Or he could, yeah, he does plus it. Touch of the Void kills him. That's funny, we didn't even need to worry about that. But I think we were still safe because Duskstalker, just say he kills the guy there. And then might he gets an untapped land. Let's see what he does just out of curiosity. But hypothetically, just say he negs and it kills all like Vile Aggregate there. We can Duskstalker, which we'd have 5 creatures, he'd have 4 blockers, that would get us 1 point through, and then the turn after we could Touch of the Void. But because he plussed, Touch of the Void to the face. There's nothing you can... draw some cards, but there's no life gain there. Okay, good. That was a good game, that was a really good game. Getting stuck on 3 mana hurt, but we just managed to force through enough damage. It's why I run the Exquisite Firecrafts and the Touch of the Voids, because they can go at the face. They can, and it just helps us because they normally stabilize against this deck. Just as you just need a little bit more to kill them, and we would have got there. Even if that guy hadn't plussed right there, we could have Blight Herded, got 1 point through, and then Touch of the Void the next turn. I enjoyed that game. That was a good game. I don't know. I think I'd point out is that Nettle Drone and Sludge Crawler quickly become some of my favourite cards from this new set. Sludge Crawler is just, he's like, the mind games is so unreal. Like, do you block him with I don't know. Trying to think of a decent 2 power, 2 toughness creature. I don't know, just, like, you wouldn't block with a Planeswalker, but let's just say, do you just block with like Nissa and then think, oh well, even if they do pump, they'd lose their entire turn, but then you lose Nissa. I don't know, it's just, Sludge Crawler's amazing that way. Nettle Drone just, it can deal so much damage. If we could go at creatures as well, it would be probably my favourite card from the expansion, but if that was true, it'd probably be at least an uncommon. Well, we played a 12, was it? And now we're playing a 2. I'm on the play though, which I'm absolutely fine with. No castable cards. 2 castable cards. Hey, 3 castable cards actually, never mind. This hand's pretty sick if we draw land. Come on, if we hit a 3rd land here, this is fantastic, because Wasteland Strangler, it's going to be up. I highly doubt this guy's a 1-drop. Prove me wrong. Then we can go Forerunner into Wasteland Strangler, hit him for 4, which is a pretty powerful opening. He has nothing. Perfecto. Hell, we can even give something haste eventually. We drew a 3rd land. Okay, this is a pretty good draw, so hopefully we can pull something nice out of this. Make sure I play my red. I mean, we curve out absolutely beautifully here, even though granted we're not going to be able to give anything haste for a while. Because 3-drop next turn we tap out, 4-drop the turn after we tap out, but you know, it's an option. We're going to be killing his Topian Freeblade right now. Oh dear, he doesn't have anything. We can't give Carrier Thrall haste, unfortunately. Do we just buff or do we play Carrier? I think we just play Carrier Thrall. And I don't particularly want to Wasteland Wanderer without the value just yet. We'll give it 1 more turn. It's not the worst play in the world to leave 1 mana spare open and hit him for 4, bear in mind. And ingest, we stole a land. Whew, this is a pretty good draw. I'm really happy, considering the first match as he's also stole a Perilous Mare, which is actually beautiful right there. And next turn, hopefully, we exile one of his creatures. Well, -3, -3/8. Oh Jesus Christ, this is oh god. And we can even give it haste. Oh, stop me, stop me. Be still my beating heart. Because we're hitting him for 3, 6, 8, 9. This is the absolute nut straw we could have ever dreamed of. Yes, have your land back. Yeah, I don't blame him. I really don't blame him. This was an absolute god draw. What a sick draw here. Like, knowing my luck, we're just gonna draw a, I can't remember what it's called, the haste guy, and then just finish him off next turn. That's how things are turned out. He's already down to 6. He's pretty much dead if he doesn't slam a creature. Nissa, yeah, this is absolutely this is disgusting right here. Actually, I think he might be dead with the Sludge Crawler. I can't do the math though. Yeah, I think he is. This was absolutely. Oh, never mind. You had to ruin it. Thank you for that. You had to have the 1-drop. Land, unfortunately. So let's think this through. We attack all out. He'll block the Wasteland Strangler and probably the. We can give our thing haste though. Actually, I think that's probably better than buffing our Sludge Crawler loads. Just absolutely crunch him down here and try and just force through this last point damage. Yeah, this couldn't. I literally couldn't have curved out better. Even if I lose this game right now, that was absolutely disgusting. He has to trade here, basically. 2. Yeah, he's dead either way. I don't know what I'm talking about. I feel so bad for that guy. I couldn't have asked for a better draw. I actually feel guilty right now. Cool avatar. Look, this is probably my favourite one so far. Granted, I'm still relatively low, but 15 is pretty rad. We're gonna play one more, and hopefully we get a shit draw. that was beautiful. Oh, that's the best. That's the best I've seen the deck work so far. I think even if you had every single card unlocked, you couldn't have curved out better than that. Oh well, let's put that one behind us now as we go back to game 1 and can't find land for shit. But you know, I'm happy. I'm happy now. I like this deck. I think it's only going to get better when I get these key cards. Like more 4-0 slows. You saw how deadly it was right there. I mean, how much worse can a deck get with three 4-0 slows instead of 1? Hey, rank 17. It's a slight difference from rank 2, but he's on the play this time, so it's already not looking great. 4 land hand, but we can cast everything. It's not exactly great, but you know, you can't ask for too much here. And it's a Glory Chase on the play. Well, at least someone got their nuts drawn. Smoldering Marsh we don't need to cast, but I mean, I don't even think we raise this guy. I think we just kind of try and clock him in the air. Oh god, pardon me. Clock him in the air. That's my game plan anyway. Looming Spires, that's interesting. Guess it's not called the Full Moon at least, but that is now a 2/2 Renown, which we can't touch for at least another turn. Titan Strength as well, so it looked like he got his curve on. 5 damage on turn 2. Fair enough, I guess. Can't complain. I mean, I might as well even... If I could block, I absolutely would block. But unfortunately, that's not exactly an option. Do I just get the Forerunner out, or do I get Carrier Thrall out? Guess it doesn't really matter. Forerunner threatens more damage. I guess Carrier Thrall is actually kind of immune to some removal. But it doesn't really matter. I guess in theory he kills our Carrier Thrall, we ramp into Akuma Firebird next turn, but I'm kind of worried about not dying by turn 5. Never mind to call the Full Moon. Yeah, so we're really screwed right now. 10 damage by turn 3, that's pretty insane. Yeah, we just have to play. We can't block. We need to just play Carrier Thrall and double block it. We have no choice here. We're not going to win any damage race. Oh, he's playing black. What the hell? How do you have that curve on black? That's insane. Yeah, we just sit back here. I'd love to attack, don't get me wrong, but unfortunately we do not have the choice here because we're not going down to 5 against a deck which we know in his hand he's got 3 Twin Bolts and a holy shit, we just got destroyed. Do we have to block here? It's 8 damage we do because we can't die to Twin Bolt. We have to. Do we just kill our own guy though? We have no choice. Well, we're dead either way. Let's think this through here. So we trade, we'd have a 1/1. Next time we play a bird, we'd double block, and then we'd lose both our creatures. Best case scenario, and we'd be left with nothing, but fuck it. I mean, we can't go down to 2 against a deck that's running. Come on, find us an Exquisite Firecraft. Off the top, that's the only way we're going to win this game. If we find some way to deal with that thing now. The Stalker is not a way to deal with it. And I have to play the bird still. No. It's through. The bird would either way we're losing the creature, and we can in theory bring the bird back, so I guess I'd want to trade with the bird. And I did that wrong, holy shit. I didn't even look to see. I've lost this game now, fuck it. Like I saw it highlighted, I forgot I hadn't played a land. In comes that thing has to attack each turn to get a Fable, so I literally fucked up that turn entirely, but to be honest, I don't think we were digging our way out there. But either way, Insomniac is going to come in right now and rinse my ass for not playing a land out at first. And That's a weird phrase, by the way. I'll just pretend I never said that. But yeah, it's a habit. I don't know. Sometimes it's in theory it's good. It's a good habit to save your lands, but it's only works in theory if you actually play lands when you need them, i.e. that turn. But that was pretty brutal, and we're gonna call it an end there because, to be honest, we have had one good game. I don't want to have 3 bad games to 1 good game. So I'll say thank you guys for watching. I do like this deck. We just got blown out game 1, which I'm not even going to count. Game 2 was pretty fun, and then game 3 I misplayed the end, but I don't think we really standing much of a chance anyway. But I enjoy this deck. Can't wait for it to get better. We're on 100 gold. Hopefully by the next video we'll have a pack ready. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you later.